Exciting news for you guys again. My name is Jackie. It is spelled Darki. Obviously, you know it double E, and I'm so happy to be your faces. I'm so elated. What are the other words to use to show how happy I am? Trust me, I am all of that to be in your faces. Welcome to Go to Life News, where we'll bring you updates concerning music and across the country. Thank you for what we do. We love you. We really appreciate you guys. And trust us, we would never, ever take you guys for granted. Like I said earlier, welcome to Go to Life News, where we bring you updates concerning music, and that is across the country. A whole lot has been happening. David yesterday announced the remix for Unavailable coming on Friday with Lato and all of that. But trust me, does he really need a remix? I really don't know. But yes, let's delve straight up to what this news actually look like as we speak. We begin the news today with no other person than Burna Boy himself. We're looking for a reason, and this guy is doing massively well for himself. So where we can now tell you guys that we have confirmed track lists of the new album. I told them about 4 confirmed track lists, and then I told them as the intro, and then we have Joels with Outside the Interlude, we have Thanks, and then we have On. Now, for On, Burna Boy went as far to feature guys, to feature GZA and RZA of Wu Clan, and obviously you can tell that Burna Boy has intention for this collaboration. Trust me, it doesn't get better than this. We all can't wait for 25th to see what Burna Boy has up his sleeve. For me, I really cannot wait to see Burna Boy in his Air Force and giving us what he knows how to do best. I'm hoping that we stop Burna Boy after coming out to say he's going to be performing at the London Roundhouse, and obviously to exclusive people. So basically, he's saying before we go global, before we go to the 50K, 50K, 30K, 20K, 10K, let us start the talk for this program or for this album on a very low note. So he's saying he's going to be performing to less than 1,000 crowds at the London Roundhouse space, and then he's saying limited, extremely limited folks are going to be there. So the fact that limited is small, but then he's saying extremely limited. So it's more like saying extremely small people are going to be there. And obviously, if you want to be there, you will get tickets as early as possible to be there. It's going to be in London, and then this is coming on the first day of September. That's about after 6 days, the album must drop. And Burna Boy is saying, let us listen and vibe to these projects together. Just a small crowd so that we don't cause commotion everywhere. And moving on, we saw one of the biggest dailies in the world talking about the Los Angeles Times. They actually had a guest, which is Burna Boy. They had a publication about Burna Boy, speaking about his life, his times, and his origin, everything that has to do with Burna Boy. And they interviewed a couple of persons to come and talk about no other person than Damini or Gulu. Trust me, it was fun to see. We saw where they spoke to his sister, Ronami Ogulu, and then she came out to confirm that Burna Boy at a time did not have a phone. Like, really? Like, no one never asked the fact that you have money. If you're an artist, you must have money. Like, the fact that you were there shows how rich you are. Then she's saying Burna Boy at the time did not have a phone. As a matter of fact, he did not even have a phone number, basically, let alone having WhatsApp. I think that's exclusive enough, because obviously, a whole Burna Boy not have WhatsApp, not have a phone really is shocking. I mean, this is like one of the amazing facts you need to know in a day, basically. basically. And then she said, he just recently got a phone. So Burna Boy recently just got a phone. How recent can that be? We don't know. But then she just said, recently, Burna Boy just got himself a phone. Moving on, Burna Boy has begun again on charts and numbers. This time is for the song It's Plenty. Now, It's Plenty enters top 10 of the Philippines iTunes top song at number 8. A massive one to Burna Boy on that. At the same time, so It's Plenty on the Philippines DSP. For Shazam, 3 for iTunes 14, and for Spotify Viral 57, and then for Visa 91 as a new entry. Burna Boy is doing mad numbers in these spaces as far as Philippines. It just shows that this guy has intentions to go to all these zones where people don't expect. Maybe in coming days, we could probably see in maybe Akida or Afghanistan or something, because we know they have DSPs, and Burna Boy might just be set to go to those spaces and have a massive shutdown in those spaces. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy Love Damini album is now officially the African album with the most certifications, and that's a massive one with 6. That's a massive one to Burna Boy at the time. And for him getting this one as the African album with the most certifications shows that he really is doing something well on that project. And maybe there's time to just take a tool of what you've done on Love Damini. So I told them, I'm sure it's going to work for you on that one. But then, massive congratulations to Burna Boy for achieving this major feat in his career. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy earning 2 new platinum certifications singles in Sweden. Now, Last got a platinum, and then For My Hand with Ed Sheeran also got a platinum, and Burna Boy is having an amazing run so far. When you think it's over, it comes like a newbie, and this guy is doing amazing well for himself. Recall he said at the point, he love when people say he's a new guy because he gives him span, he gives him like longevity, and all of that is panning out now in his career. Congratulations to you, Burna Boy, for this platinum in Sweden. Moving on, we saw Love Damini album is now gold in Sweden after making about 15,000 units sold. At the same time, Love Damini becomes the first album by Nigerian artist to be certified in the country. Talking about Sweden, that's a massive one to no other person than Burna Boy on that one. Moving on, we have Wizkid Mashallah as the next guy on the news. We saw where he came out to promise us that he is going to complete the album, and obviously all his fans all over the world, the FC folks, are waiting to see what Wizkid will do on the new project. Recall, we've not gotten any track list or any sampling the song or any snippet yet, but he's saying he's almost through with the album and is just going to complete the album. When will he drop it? When will he get samples, snippets, track list? All of these questions lies in Wizkid's mind, and I'm sure in coming days or in coming years, he might just come to announce it to us if he wishes. Moving on, we saw Lil J come out to say, according to him, he said his biggest inspiration in music so far, he said is Wizkid. Wizkid is his biggest inspiration. As a matter of fact, he came out to say that Wizkid was one person that motivated him, and then he said he's still motivating today because he's still a big fan of Wizkid, and that is how these guys have done the major goods, talking about the greatest of all time. Davido, Wizkid, and Burna Boy, they've done it consistently, and obviously we just tell that they've also improved the young ones to look after them, and they have been a big motivation to so many Afrobeat artists around the country and obviously beyond the shores of Nigeria. Moving on, we saw Essence remix with Justin Bieber, which was featured on Justin Bieber, just hits 100 million streams on Pandora. At the same time, making it the first Afrobeat song ever to reach 100 million streams on Pandora. Now, there are levels to this stuff here. We have Spotify numbers, we have Automatic numbers, we have Boomplay, we have Apple Music, we have these numbers there. But then we have platforms where they are not even applicable to Nigerians. You can access them. You get it in spaces where they are allowed to use them. Pandora is one of those places where it's only eligible for folks in the US. And Wizkid going there and having 100 million streams on Pandora shows that he is doing something massive in that space. And you can just tell, you can now see why the song could get a platinum, because this song is one that this record shows already that in Pandora, about 100 million folks have listened to this song, maybe repeatedly at some points, but obviously it shows that these people really love this song, and the song is really doing good numbers and crazy numbers in the US space. Massive congratulations to Wizkid, obviously, on this one. Moving on, we saw DJ Tunes coming out to say Wizkid is going to be in a city near you because it's going to be in Denmark, in Brussels, and obviously in Dublin. Big Wiz with the More Love Less Evil tour is coming to a space near you. No wonder it's called Big Wiz because he's going to be visiting spaces. Just about last week, it was in Finland, had like a 3-day run in 3 different locations after parties. He's set to begin another 3 days run again, and obviously Wizkid Machala is only one person who can do that repeatedly. And obviously, you can tell that the fans love him, they love the energy, and they love seeing Wizkid perform to them every now and then. A massive one to Wizkid on that one. Ololade Asake, the last guy in the news, talking about no other person than Mr. Sold Out. Asake, Mr. Money, this guy just sold out the O2 Arena. Just so you know, amazing ones for an amazing feat, major feat. Asake has not been on the run of the tour, like crazy back-to-back tour, or like Rema and Ruga, but then the moment he announced the O2, even after Rema announced his, by virtue of the fact that they love the song and so many hit songs, he has sold out that space in about 3 days to go to the tour. And he said, from now on, my name is Mr. Sold Out. Massive one to Asake for doing this major landmark, obviously, in his career. Moving on, we saw where he said, I am now Mr. Sold Out, and then feeling fly and obviously loving himself and giving shout out to Olamide for making all of this possible. Moving on, we saw where he dropped a video for Lonely at the Top. Very, very charismatic video, full of energy, full of massive storyline. And then the video started on note where he was in the bed, and then he was talking to the girl saying, how can someone be this successful and still be lonely, which led to the party. And you go for the storyline to say that you can be all of this and you can still be lonely. And get that person, and obviously it was a massive storyline. You could relate to it at every point and tell that this was a masterpiece to watch at the time. Congrats to Asake for further pushing the song lonely at the top. Now without pushing the song, song is number one. So now they are pushing the song, but yet to stay. Because that song is yet to stay on number one for a very, very long time. Like I said, on Friday, David is dropping the remix of the song. Will they still be at number one? Let's wait and see. And just moving on, we saw Asake getting himself some new keys from just to commemorate the old Toyana performance, and then went to get some new eyes on his neck. And Asake is one person that really is modest on stuff like this, but when on to do it, he goes all out. And this time he went all out to get himself some nice piece, some nice eyes on his neck. And obviously, you can tell that this guy is set to perform at the Old Toyland. Just one thing is the fact that Asake loves to jump the crowd, but please and please don't jump with the team because you might not come out with it. But regardless, it's an amazing one. I could tell that Afrobeat are winning on all cylinders, and it's a good one to see that you are coming out there. If you can see those guys doing it, you also can do it. Massive one to to Asake for this one. Moving on, we saw where Tonte Buchat came out for the week, and they're saying for the highest streamed album in Nigeria this week, obviously Asake leads the pack with 16.6 streams with Walk From Us. Olamide is at number 2 with Unruly with 12.7 streams. Sheyi Vibes comes at 3 with Thy Kingdom Come with 6.7 streams. And then Charlie Poppy comes through with Planet Pluto with 6.4 million streams. Amazing guys for this one. Asake, Olamide, Sheyi Vibes, Charlie Poppy all doing good and massively well for themselves. Moving on, artists with the most streams in Nigeria every month since 2023 began. We have January and Sheyi Vibes, who was the most streamed in the country. And we have February with Asake, it was the most streamed in February. We have March, Sheyi Vibes also came back in March as the most streamed in March. And just so you know, April and May, Davido adds to the lockdown, obviously, and then June and July, Asake is taking over. Davido two times, Asake 3 times, and then Sheyi Vibes 2 times. So basically in the country, 3 guys have held it to the lockdown so far from January to July, talking about Sheyi Vibes, Davido, and Asake have been in the lockdown, not giving space to any other person to have the most stream for the month. And obviously, for Davido, for Asake, for Sheyi Vibes, we say congratulations to them for achieving this one. And obviously, we all can't wait to see what the next 6 months will look like. August, September, October, November, and the biggest one of all, December. Who is going to take home December? Is it Burna Boy? Is it Davido? Is it Asake? Is it Wizkid? Who's the person? Make your guess in the comment section, and trust me, I'll be there looking at them in front of all. Guys, I love you guys so much. Please and please do take care of